relationship readings, and everyone wants to know, is he the one?
Because, girl, I need to know. I'm not trying to waste my time. I just need to know who is my king. King? I just need to know. Girl, I need me a king. None of this page shit. None of this night, nothing. Matter of fact, run me the emperor.
This is a pick a card reading for who is your king, okay? Hey guys, it's that time again. Time to pick a card. Now this is that king's vision. This is it for those of you who are trying to attract or on the path of attracting your divine masculine, your king, your husband, okay? So this is pile 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now remember, even if you don't believe in marriage, this is designed to be for a long-term partnership. So just take it how it resonates. This is designed to be fun and light. This is a big pick a card. I think this is the biggest pick a card I've done. So if you feel like picking more than one pile, you can, but I encourage you just to pick one for this particular reading. So I'll let you guys go ahead and pick. Now let's hop into the reading, because a lot of times what we're looking for sometimes are the unhealed pieces of ourselves. But when we're in a healthy state, we can clear that energy and we can see what we're actually attracting, what would actually complement us in our life. So the first card that I have is for group 1 is the King of Pentacles, honey. So if you chose this is definitely a solid connection. That's just what came to me, a solid connection. This is the type of energy of someone who is who's been through a lot of experience. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're old, but they could be older than you. You just have to take it how it resonates. But it's just the energy of a lot of knowledge. And this is someone who's very loyal, someone who's been through a lot, someone who's grown through a lot, and really knows what they're looking for. And in terms of signs, if you're like, what kind of sign would they be like? It would be definitely like a Capricorn, a Taurus, maybe Virgo, but just the earth energy of being solid, someone who's very practical, someone who's like, it makes sense for us to be together based upon X, Y, and Z. Someone who can see the long-term future. This is someone who's really good at investments. So like investing in the right relationships, investing in the right, even financially. This is someone who is very, very solid. Connection that it kind of feels like puppy love, like, because you guys have the Page of Cups. Now remember, when I'm doing a pick a card reading, you can throw out the idealistic archetype. So like, for example, a lot of readers or the tarot community will say, oh, you don't want a page, this is someone who's childish. You may hear that. So just as a friendly reminder, when I'm doing my readings, it's all channeled information, okay? So with the page, what I'm seeing is their intention is to offer you love. It's very much like, I think this light is too bright. It's very much like a puppy love. It's very much innocent. You guys could kind of feel like a girl again, or feel like a, that like school crush, like where you're kind of shy and bashful compared to this. There might be some sort of age gap, but what I'm definitely seeing is there's just some sort of comfort level and security, but I'm seeing that you make them feel young again. It could be a mixed energy, but it's definitely like you guys bring out the youth in each other, a playfulness. It's very much, and I think it comes out of nowhere. I think that a lot of you guys, if you chose path 1, the path to your soulmate, pile 1, you could be in this 9 of Cups energy. And that's the energy of like, basically focusing on your own emotional goals. This is like you being on the path. You have gotten to a big place. You have endured a lot. You've given up a lot. You've manifested a lot of emotional integrity. So this is not necessarily only about like accomplishments as far as like, oh, I make this much money, I have this job. This is like being proud of who you are because of what you've been through. So if you chose group 1, you have definitely been on your own self-love journey, but our arms or legs are crossed. So this is just a warning for anybody. It's about wish fulfillment, but you see how the curtain behind her, it's like an element of surprise, because you want the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups is like the family unit. And then since this is a love reading, you want someone who you can have a family with, or even if you don't want children, your spouse, your long-term spouse is going to feel like family, not a fling. So anyways, there's going to be some sort of element of surprise, especially with the page. If you put these two together, that's the 10 of cups. So it's almost like you're doing battle by yourself, you're doing your thing, and then this kind of comes out of the blue and kind of takes you out of this closed off energy. Some of you guys could be at that stage where you have so many projects, you have so many things, and you're kind of feeling battle by yourself. Or it could just be a feeling of like, I don't know if I can open myself up to this because it doesn't seem like it will be like, are you really going to grow with me? Are you really going to go through the trenches with me? Like, I feel like if you can't see it, it can be really hard. So, and also I'm just seeing like, I feel like they would just really, really adore you and just think you're the most beautiful and sweet. And like, I just feel like you guys bring out this element of sweetness, and they're going to bring out this element of sweetness with you, where you're just like optimistic again and hopeful again and loving. Like, to me, the page is like loving like you've never been hurt. So also what I'm seeing here is their intentions towards you is you have finances and career. So this is a definitely like a heavy career group. Maybe this person's on their financial thing, and it says your love life is being affected by your career right now. So if you're in a situation where you haven't attracted this person, or if you're already in a relationship and doing this for fun, excuse me, this was definitely the energy of like, almost like your path to success attracts your spouse. Now, sometimes that can be triggering because you're like, I don't believe that there's like this perfect state of being to attract the right person, but I definitely do believe there's an emotional path. And this is just basically saying that your success, you see how the success looks like trophies and they're cups. Cups represent emotions. So there's no pentacles. It's not saying that you don't aspire to have money and you're not successful and all the things won't come to you, because this is also about wish fulfillment. But what I'm seeing here is that it's almost like who you become emotionally, who you become internally because of your journey and your path is what they're going to find attractive. And I definitely see for some of you guys, you might be attracting someone who can help you financially. And I'm not talking about sugar daddy baby situation. I'm talking about someone who's just solid. Like I said, solid, who has more than enough to give. They've been there, because I have the 8 of Swords. And it's kind of like, this is the energy of like maybe feeling trapped from the past. This is kind of anxiety of like, is this a legitimate thing? Are you the one? Are you that person? Are you that somebody? As Olivia would say in a much better voice. But you know what I'm saying? Like, this is kind of like being trapped in your head about this connection. So this is just about going with the flow, allowing yourself to slowly open up. I'm definitely seeing the image of a flower. It's been a long time probably, and it's been a journey for you guys, especially with the 8 of Swords, because whew, you guys got the Judgment. Now that's that Scorpio energy, and it's kind of like, what I'm feeling is you might feel out of your element. You might feel a weird, like, it's like an attraction to someone that you maybe typically wouldn't go for, or it's like sort of like the suspect energy. But with the Judgment, I'm definitely seeing just be mindful of judging them, of judging this person, because you don't want to miss an opportunity. It may come slower. This person with the Knight of Pentacles, it's still a solid offer, but I definitely see it's going to grow. So just give it time, especially with the Page and the Knight, but you still have the King. So this is, you know, it's like, this is going to be your person, but just allow things to flow. Don't, because it might feel, sometimes with the Judgment, it can feel a little abrupt, like going from this feeling of trapped when it comes to love, feeling like, I don't know, I don't want to deal with it, and feeling so good on your own. It can be a leap to have someone come in and be so stable and be so honest and be so, it can be a lot. So just be gentle with yourself and take it day by day, you know, being gentle with yourself. But I'm seeing this person is just so warm, guys. And then here we have advice from Spirit. There you are again. And I wish, I'm going to try to put it up close so you can see. Look at this. Such a boss. Both of these cards, just such bosses. Like, yeah, this is kind of like, I'm bad all by myself, but this is kind of that version. So if you chose this, yes, be proud of your emotional accomplishments. Yes, be proud of who you are, but don't be closed off from it. This is kind of more the energy. See, her arms are even open. This is Libra energy. This is that reciprocal nature. This is being being in a balanced connection is going to be your key to moving forward in this connection with this Sag energy. This is going to be your ticket. So what I'm seeing is this person's really going to help you come out of this guarded place. This person's really going to help you open up and be, it's very much, it's funny because it seems like the right choice, the obvious choice, because we have a lot of pentacles when it comes to both of you and the connection. So I'm definitely seeing that, like, allow yourself to naturally build with this person. This is someone that you can build with. So if they're offering to assist you in any way or support your dreams, this is about not being so resistant about that, because this person has good intentions. So if you chose this pile 1, you're attracting your soulmate. The person who's meant for you is very, very solid. So actually, I'm going to pull an advice card for you guys, because it can be really hard to let love in if you've been hurt a lot. I just want to pull another advice card. Have an attitude of gratitude. So yeah, and then lead by example. This is kind of like being thankful for all those experiences. What's the juice? You know, what juice have you pulled out of those experiences that you've had in the past? You know, why, even just your own success, like everything that you've been through is worth it. And I'm definitely seeing pile 1 that this person is going to be worth it. And this is going to be like I just keep getting family. This is going to be someone who is your family, someone that will be a great father if that's what you choose, you know, if that's your path. But I'm definitely seeing you elevate. I'm definitely seeing you open up, elevate, and boss up. This is definitely going to be a relationship where it kind of gives me the energy of a power couple, or kind of like that arm candy relationship where you're like the really hot one. And not saying that that person's not attractive, but I'm definitely seeing they could have a beard, they could have a dog that they're really close to, but this is seeming like someone who will not steer you away from your goals and dreams. So pile 1, this was your reading. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all of my information is down below. If not, I'll see you guys in the next video. Group 2. Now, as soon as I was shuffling for group 2, I was like, whew, it's getting a little hot, okay? Because group 2 is different energy. It's funny how each group has a different energy, but group 2, I kept hearing, let me love you down. Okay. Anyways, and I started hearing songs, y'all. I started hearing Casey and JoJo, and I'm just hearing music. Some of you guys could love like romantic music. Y'all make me want to do a sex reading, because I'm going to start a Patreon. Actually, I have a Patreon and haven't promoted it at all or put any content on it. But I am going to get some sex tarot decks so we can dive into the love relationship that you're attracting. But we're going to keep it PG-13. But if you chose group 2, man, I'm seeing heavy on the Gemini, Capricorn, Taurus, Leo, and Libra energy. So if any of those resonate with you, you know, that person doesn't have to be the sign. It's just the energy of the sign. But your person that you chose for the Kings, because I wasn't going to even throw this one in there, is the Hierophant. That's why I got so many damn piles. I'm sorry, it's like kind of blurry, but this is the Hierophant. So the Hierophant, however you say it, but this is a Taurus energy. This is about being enlightened. He's laughing and he doesn't have much, but he has everything. This person is very enlightened. This is the type of person who's gained and lost, may have a very minimalist lifestyle. This type of person that could live in a van. Of course, they would probably renovate it, but like, cause Taurus likes pretty things. But like, this is the type of person that understands that money isn't everything. This is the type of person that I'm just picking up that really enjoys their life. Like, this is someone that has a lot of love to give, and someone who's extremely happy, someone who values marriage and like belief systems. Maybe has a strong spiritual connection. So no matter, like, say for example, you're into certain spiritual practices, this person's going to encourage that. Or they might have their own, but they may be different. This is the type of person that they have a purpose-driven life. This is someone who really cares about their purpose, their own mission. And it's kind of like they meet you along the way. Maybe they weren't seeking it out and it kind of just happened. But I'm seeing like, it's very much, there's a lot of messages for group 2, so just bear with me. But I'm definitely seeing that this is what I'm picking up. This person has learned a lot. Now, group 2, you may not want to hear this, but if you chose group 2, this might be someone you know from your past, because you got the 3 of Swords. This is the heartache card. This is someone that you may have gone through some ups and downs with, especially because it came out with the Lovers. This sexy time energy. And then the Devil. I'm seeing there was definitely a soul tie here in the past, especially because this person is coming off as like a very transformed person. They probably lost a lot. You guys could have been together in the past, but I'm definitely seeing that their intentions are pure. And if you do not know this person already, this is definitely someone that you knew from a past life. And sometimes when people say, oh, you know this person, it may not be someone that you dated. It may not be an ex-boyfriend. And I do not promote toxicity or, you know, abuse, mentally, physically, or any type of abusive relationship. I'm just saying you know this person. So it might be like, oh, we went to school together, or oh, hey. And if it's not, it's definitely someone that you're going to feel this connection to that's very strong, that you feel like, oh, I know them. And I'm not talking about just in a sexual way, but I'm really picking up a strong reconciliation vibe, even though I don't have that, because we also have forgiving and learning for the love card. And it says, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And this is what that energy of the past looks like. That heartbreak that cut you down to the root. Now, for some of you guys, it could just be an energy of that you've been through some unspeakable shit, some unspeakable heartache, some hard times, some tough lessons. And then, you know, you've had to overcome this devil energy. You've had to cut off these sexual relationships, these really, you know, exciting, fun relationships with people who seem to have it all, but then they take energy from you. They're like energy vampires. So it's going to be a couple of split messages, but I'm definitely picking up like this is a very intense sexual relationship. There's a strong attraction. Like this person is going to be very attracted to you, but because to them, so for example, if you don't believe in past lives or you never met this person, it's definitely the energy of like this person's very spiritual and they know they met you in a past life. Like they resonate with that belief. They believe in that. They may not even vocalize. It's kind of like, I knew it. It's kind of like, it's almost like this energy of this person's like, yep, it's you. You're my person. Because with the Six of Cups, this is talking about someone you can grow old with. There's like an older couple. I don't know if you can see that. Hold on, let me, if I can. Sorry guys, it's like so blurry, but okay, you can't see it, but you can kind of see it. There's like an older couple here, and then there's like these kids playing in the stand. So this is definitely like someone that you can grow old with, someone that you feel like, and I always say the person, your purpose partner, as my girl Alina says, or your husband, your wife, or whatever, the person that you're trying to attract, long-term partner, is going to be like adding a family member, not a fling. It's going to feel like someone solid. But I'm feeling with this person, it's just easy. Group 2, it's just easy. It's almost like I'm definitely seeing like this person has done a lot of work to get to this place, and I'm feeling like how their intentions, them coming in, they definitely want to give you a love offer. It doesn't take them long to realize what they have in front of them, and that could be based upon losing you, or that could just be based upon just soul recognition, because with the Ace of Pentacles here, this is talking about an opportunity. Like this is like, here, this is what I have. Like it's almost like I'm putting my heart on my sleeve. Here you go. Because with the Knight of Cups, this is like a romantic picnic. There's a letter. Some of you guys, this person could write you a letter to reach out to you. And in terms of letter, it's probably more like a text message or something on social media. But you may be like hesitant because you're like, oh, you're just trying to game me up. You're just trying to fix me up. You're just trying to fill me out. But I'm not getting that vibe at all. I'm definitely seeing like they view you as like the sun, the moon, the stars. And I'm definitely seeing that it's so intense of a love story because there's probably been some back and forth, some cord cutting, some healing in this connection. It's definitely giving me twin flame vibes. I can't lie. But definitely, if not, if that doesn't resonate with you, it's definitely someone who has probably been that player in the past, or they have definitely, I'm just getting the vibe that they've been through a lot. They've grown through a lot. And so this person ain't trying to mess it up, because this is how they see you. They see you as the Six of Wands, which is my Leo energy, the star, the one on stage. There's like an audience and everyone's on stage. Like they see you as a goddess or someone who's just on their shit professionally, like just on fire. And then they have flirt. So they're probably going to come in being a little flirty, being a little like excited, because there's definitely a strong chemistry, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, advice from Spirit, you guys have the you have the Six of Pentacles. And group 1 got this, but in a different card, okay? So what I'm definitely seeing is an extreme balance in this situation. It's definitely Libra energy, but I'm seeing a balance between home life and professional life in this card, because you have the Sun, so you have a lot of energy. You could be a Leo, but because this card and this card are both Leo energies, I'm definitely seeing this is the type of connection that just feels really good. Like, there's a strong feeling. It's a sexual strong feeling. It's romantic strong feeling. It's like, I feel like I've known you. It feels like healing. It feels like restoration. It feels like finally, like, I want to be with this person. Like, this is my person. I don't care. Like, we can go through anything. We can grow through anything. It's the type of energy that, like, it just feels right. And I'm definitely seeing children. Some of you guys could be attracting someone, like, this person is someone that you definitely probably would live off the grid. I just heard off the grid. So it could be something where you guys just decide to live a different lifestyle. You guys could be like, oh, we're going to go vegan. It could be something that simple. Or it could be like, we're going to live off the grid, or we're going to move together, or we're going to raise our kids out here. And I'm definitely seeing, like, there's a balance. There's just a beautiful balance, give and take in this partnership. And it's just going to be, they might come into your life and change. There might be a lifestyle change because of this, because of your union. Maybe you guys are at a distance. And, yeah, so basically with this flirt card, you have extend your lighthearted energy to others. So for group 2, if you chose this, this is not about trying to hunt down anybody and see, because what's meant for you is going to come effortlessly. So what I'm seeing is the flirt card is like, be light. That's that Gemini energy. Be light, be fun, be like, put yourself out there. And I'm not saying you have to get on every dating site or even get on a dating site, but this is just the energy of becoming available. And, I'm definitely seeing that you'll open up to this person. Their energy is very strong and dominating the reading. So I definitely feel like there's some sort of like magnetic pull to this person with a strong sexual energy. And I'm seeing you guys like weave together and mend fences. And this is just really beautiful. And I feel like this person already knows you're their person. So group 2, this was very specific. So, you know, if this didn't resonate for you, you know, just be open-minded. And I never want to promote like, this is your ex for sure. But some people pick more than one pile. But I was kind of encouraging people to just pick one. But just do what resonates for you. If you'd like to book a personal reading, all of my information is down below or in the link in the bio. For who is your king? Who is your soulmate? You know, who is your person? Long-term marriage, all those things. Now remember, this is not gender specific, but take it how it resonates. So I'll just refer to it as king. So you guys got the King of Cups. The King of Cups, sorry, I just got distracted by a text message. Okay, I'm sorry, but what the text message said was kind of in alignment with this reading. So it's very funny. I feel like this, if you chose, sorry guys, if you chose pile 3, it's about damn time. That's the type of energy I'm getting. It's about damn time. Like when I was doing your pre-shuffle, it was like I heard the word restoration. Like, oof, like restoration, but on the soul level. I don't even know if I got a good image of this. This is definitely Cancer energy. It could be any other water sign like Scorpio or Pisces, but remember, this is not specific to signs, but this is someone who, it's almost like one touch. It's a healing energy. Like this group, if you chose group 3, this person, it's almost like they're going to come and bring, they're going to like help heal your root chakra. Like this is the type of energy that the presence, it could be just the sound of their voice or the groundedness of them. It's almost like a like this is the babe that you done did the healing for. This is like a pile 3. This is who you done healed for, because what I'm seeing is their intentions to come up and restore, honey. With this 8 of Pentacles, this is talking about putting in that work. This is giving it all they got. If you can't even see, in this card, it's raining outside and this person's stacking and building for a rainy day. This one is providing food and shelter, honey. This is like, whew, this is someone who is committed. This is someone who wants to build with you, create a safe haven, build a home. This is definitely Capricorn energy too. It's definitely someone who knows what they want. They're very calm. They're very much like they're grounded. And I feel like this person has grown through a lot of things that you probably, as you go along, will be like, dang, I didn't know you went through that. I didn't know why. You don't even give off the vibe that you've been through so much. It's definitely like, whew. And I see them being, okay, so if you chose group 3, they're definitely attracted to your body. I don't care what shape you are. I don't care how tall or short. I don't care how you feel about yourself. If you chose group 3, this person is going to be very attracted to your body. And they're definitely very attracted to your resilience. Like, this person's emotionally attracted to characteristics and traits about a person, especially with the Sag energy, Sagittarius and Capricorn. You have the eight of Wands, and you have the World card. So I'm definitely seeing, like, if you've been through anything, like some of you guys could have financial hardships, or you could just be in a place where you're going through a lot and you're growing through a lot. When you meet this person, it could be on an emotional level, and for some of you guys, it could be a financial level. But it's definitely like you guys have been healing your karma. Y'all have been growing through the storm and the rain, honey. And this person comes in, it's like, I have shelter. I have some wood. It's definitely a very pure connection. It's definitely, I think they are definitely attracted to your ability to push forward, to move forward. Some of you guys have moved a lot. Some of you guys could have gone from this situation to that situation, but you're still looking like this bomb queen. Like, I definitely see, they just see you as this bomb queen. Some of you guys could be natural. Shout out to the natural community. But regardless of that, it's like, through the seasons, through everything that you've been through, this person is going to, they really admire your tenacity and your endurance. And I definitely see them bringing like just what you need. That's the type of energy, just what I needed. Like, this person's going to feel like peace. I don't even see you being resistant to this connection, but for some of you, I do. For some of you guys, I feel like until you believe it, because you guys got the 5 of Cups. And on this card, this person wants to throw down these 2 cups in their hand, and there's 3 cups that have spilled. Now, this is kind of giving me Virgo energy with the hooded, because it's like that hermit. Some of you guys could have been single for a long time. Like I said, a long time coming. And sometimes, even if you dated a whole bunch of people and you had like a lot of quick relationships, you just might feel like none of them were worth mentioning. So you might say, oh, I've been single for a long time. But it's definitely like the energy of like, you feel like you might give up on love. Like, you're just like, you know what? It doesn't even exist. Like, this is bullshit. You know, like, this is what happened to me this time. This is what happened to me that time. And this ain't going to be nothing different. So, especially with the 6 of Swords, she's holding her heart in her hand, and her guides are guides. Some of you guys, like, your ancestors are very close to you. You have guides next to you very, very closely. I'm definitely picking up on like some sort of elderly, like grandfather type of energy. This could be living or deceased. On the other side, but even how the swords are surrounding her in this card, this is about having emotional boundaries. Like, this is, if you chose group 3, there's definitely, I see that you guys have learned how to protect and guard your heart, because, you know, I see like you have a lot of love to give, and then maybe at one time you were so optimistic and so open, and you went through so much. Like, I don't blame you. Like, if you chose this, you might just be like, I'm just watching this to see what this bitch got to say. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just getting like, y'all like, let's see what this even says. Like, because I don't have time. Like, it's almost like, it could be like an exhausting feeling. Like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I've been through a lot, like you already know. But with this group, I just want to tell you, you're going to the other side. You're going to get to the other side. You guys have been through a lot, and this has been a karmic lesson to teach you boundaries. Like, just, you have so much love. And if you chose this group, you have so much love to give, and they recognize it. They're like, dang, this person is amazing. Like, you have so much like overflowing love, but it's not everyone can have access. So there's like a need to shield your heart. Not everyone can have access, because what I see here is that just because you take time off from dating does not equal you attracting someone better. And I know, let me say that again. Just because you took a long time to hold yourself back from dating, and like, I'm not going to date for 2 years, 5 years, whatever, does not mean that you automatically come out and the one comes. It's about what happens in that time. And for you guys, it's a clear indication that there needed to be some boundaries from who can have access to you. But the advice from Spirit is just to hold that balance. This is the Two of Pentacles. She's balancing. She's looking good. Like, maybe some of you guys like, I didn't came too far. You know what I mean? Like, that's that type of energy. But what I'm seeing here is this is just finding that internal balance within yourself. That's meditating, boo. That's affirmations. Like, sometimes I'll just get out of the bed and I'll roll over and I have a playlist on YouTube and I just hit my affirmations, like, before I even get out the bed. This is about your own practices that help you stay in alignment. This is just holding your own inner peace. This is about your mental health too. Some of you guys could just have anxiety from the past because you've been and you've grown through so many things and you've learned so many lessons that you may not trust. So this is just kind of like, be gentle with yourself. And also, you have advice for your love card. It's let your friends help you. Ask for support from others, like I was saying. Yeah, so definitely, like, if some of you guys are in therapy or you're getting readings done, or, you know, you have a really close circle. I'm not talking about asking everybody, and I ain't talking about putting no poll on no Instagram. Like, nothing like that. I'm definitely seeing that there are some people around you who are really going to support you, because when you get a spouse, and I said this in every group, when you are with your purpose partner, as my beautiful boo Alina would say, your purpose partner, your husband, your forever person, your long-term spouse, you're not just adding sex forever. You're not just adding a spouse forever. You're adding a family member, not a fling. So this person, make sure that they get along with your friends, because I feel like in the past you might have dated some narcissists or people who your friends were like, I ain't got time. And maybe you dated them out of spite and then there was this big thing. I'm definitely picking up for some people. But I definitely see, if you have, this is kind of like a lot of Aquarius energy coming up. This is definitely your soulmate, with the person with these archetypes. And it says, calling in your soulmate, your prayers, affirmations. Like I said, y'all need to do your affirmations, group 3. Keep doing them, okay? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. So just keeping that energy. Like, even this picture, her eyes are closed, but she's traveling through the valley. And some of y'all need to connect to your ancestors. Look up the altars and all that stuff and connect to the ones, the ascended ancestors that are supporting you in this time, or the people who are supporting you. If you don't have no friends, you better connect to your granny on the other side. Like, figure it out, because you have a community of people who are really leading you to the right person, to the one. You were destined to meet the one, not a one. Okay, group 3? Because you have the 10 of Pentacles. The Divine's like, look, this is the ultimate family card. This is definitely, there's the kids outside, there's a couple, and look, there's another ancestor. Your ancestors are very strong supporting this connection. I'm seeing a grandmother and a grandfather. And this couple, if you chose group 3, you guys are definitely going to come together and create more wealth, like physical wealth. So like, if you started off, or they started off with you in a certain position, something about you guys joining together creates a legacy. Maybe it's like something unique about the children that you guys have, that your children and you guys come up with a business, or there's very like a legacy here. And maybe this feels like there's been, you've dated a lot of people and you've had a lot of lessons and a lot of years, a long time coming, but who you are, it's like, it's almost like when you meet them, you're like, they're kind of like, where you been? You know what I mean? Like, where have you been? And so I'm definitely seeing y'all, like, your friends, your family, let them check them out. Like, you know what I'm saying? But this person's going to come in, and I'm just seeing it so effortlessly. And it might be, unfortunately, at a time that you have just gotten over, like, I don't need no relationship. Like, you don't even want to talk about, like, you're just like, I just get that energy, like, nah. Or like, F-love, or watch what you say. Do them affirmations, keep doing them, and just let it go. This group, just let it go. Let it come to you. Just do your thing. Just, even if you don't see it. And there's this quote, I was doing a reading for someone, and this quote came up. It was like, if you cannot feel it, how'd it go? Oh my gosh, let's tip my tongue. If you can't feel it when you don't see it, so if you can't feel good things when you can't see them, when you see them, you won't feel them. So this is like when your man comes in, when your King of Cups comes in, you still in this energy right here. You don't want to be in this energy when you meet them. So go ahead and practice the vibration by doing affirmation stuff. Now y'all groups all long, but I just felt the need to tell you, if you chose group 3, that just because you do not see it does not mean that you're not attracting it. So attraction is not based upon eyes. You gotta have a little faith. Build up your faith, group 3. It's gonna attract them in faster. Okay, so y'all reading was long, but it was worth it. See, just like the road less traveled. That's how it feels. Even your group 3 has been the longest so far. But anyways, group 3, this is beautiful. Believe in good things coming for you. Believe in it. Just even if it's not about the specific belief, just increase your optimism, increase your faith and your hope. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, all my information is down below or the link in the bio. Now I feel like I'm preaching. But I just wanted to tell y'all, don't give up. Don't give up, group 3. And I'll see you guys in the next reading. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. Okay, so if you chose this, you chose pile 4. So we're down to 4. I had to spread this reading over a couple of days because I had some personal readings. So the wardrobe change. So if you chose this, you guys chose as your king, the King of Wands. Woo! So this purpose partner, this long-term partner that you're attracting, it's a little blurry, is a visually very, very attractive man. Like, this is a very, very attractive person. This is the kind of it may shock you, the person's background, once you meet them. You know, like how some people be like, oh, they're so cute, they must be a bad person. You know, sometimes we have these stereotypes that like people who are really, really attractive with the Knight of Wands, like they have this really sexy energy. They might get a lot of attention. There's definitely Leo vibes going on, or if not, like very fiery, like very sexual, but they might exude sexuality. But when you get to know them, I'm really feeling like you're going to see a different side of them, and you're going to be attracted to, like, this person could be like a single parent. This person could be, it could be like the way they are with their kids, or it could just be, what I'm seeing is just they have a very healthy family dynamic, or they want to build something really beautiful with their family. I'm just feeling like your intentions, like after you get to know this person, you're going to see that you want to build a family with them. And I'm definitely seeing them as a really good leader, because the King of Wands to me is like that entrepreneur type energy. But I'm just seeing like this duality. They could be a Libra. We have Capricorn and Leo, heavy on the Leo. Oh, and we have Pisces too. This is an Aquarius as well. But this is the type of energy that I'm seeing. It's just like, there's something about them that the way they handle the balance of their life. So they could be someone who gets a lot of attention. They could be like, they might do a job where they're out in front of people a lot, or have like a big social media, or there's something where they get a lot of attention by what they do professionally, or like their passion. So they could be like very, very creative. Like, I'm definitely picking up on musician, but they have this like, they might have like in their top 3 water and fire. It's kind of like this duality, but I'm seeing it as very balanced. I feel like not a lot of people have access to this person. So this could be because of their career. This could be because of their personality too. I'm just seeing that they're very clear about what they want. Like, if you chose group 4, like this person that you're attracting, like your bae, is the type of person who's like, I'll mess with everybody. Like, I don't have, like, something about access. Like, not everyone has access to this person. I feel like they're very, very, very protective of their family. They're very family oriented. Some of you guys could do moon rituals. You guys could be very spiritual yourself, or vice versa. Just take it how it resonates. But there's some sort of emphasis on family. But what I wanted to see is, like, what are their intentions with you? And it's interesting because a lot of the groups got pages. And this is the Page of Swords. I'm feeling like this person really wants to study you. Like, this person wants to know why. Like, this is a very, like, this is giving me Gemini energy. But this person wants to know about your family. This person wants to know about those things. I feel like because this is the type of person who seems like they can have whoever they want. And it's not just strictly based upon, oh, they're so attractive. That's probably like your first initial, like, opinion of them is that, like, oh, you get a lot of attention, or oh, you're so attractive, or whatever. Like, you know what I mean? You're not that serious. But this person is really, really curious, and that they really want to grow. Like, I'm feeling like this person might be like a mentally stimulated, like, words of affirmation type of person who just wants to really, really, like, yeah, they're very physical. I definitely see that they're in shape. They definitely take care of their body. I think they just value their health because, you know, if you're family oriented, you know, most of the time people who are heavily family oriented care about their health because they want to live a long time, take care of their family. So I'm definitely seeing that. And then as a clarifier for you guys, I got the 3 of Oh my goodness, the Three of Cups. So with this one, it's you guys could have like a lot of sisters. You guys could have like it's just, I'm just seeing like there's so much family vibes here. So I think that with them, like they want to get to know you and your family. Like they want to be a part of your family. And I always say for your long-term person in your life, that you're basically adding a family member. You're not adding someone that you can flirt with or have sex with. Yes, those things matter, but you want someone who's sustainable. So I think it's really important to you. Like, it just might be important to you that, like, you're a package deal. Like, I just keep hearing package deal. So they may be a package deal, or you may be a package deal. Like, it's like me, my family, my sisters, my brothers, you know, my culture, definitely. I'm definitely picking up cultural vibes. Like, maybe you guys, like, do moon rituals, or you have, like, unique family things that you do. And I'm just feeling like the group 4, you'll know it's this person because they're going to be so inquisitive about you. Like, I'm just seeing like they just view you as so whimsical and magical, and like they're willing to do whatever it takes to be with you. And I just got like this, like, I don't know. And I'm really picking up that they might really love the way you smell, like your whole aura, your essence, the way you smell, the way you do your hair. Like, I'm just picking that up. And the crazy thing was, I wanted to know what they find most attractive about you. And I got the Devil card. So we have Capricorn energy, and then we have the 5 of Swords. So this is very interesting. This person, okay, so it's going to be different for different people, because remember, this is for a group of people. So take it how it resonates. But it's almost like they're attracted to your lower nature for some of you guys. It's like maybe on the surface, you come off as so harmonious, and like maybe there's a dark side to you that they're really attracted to. Like there's like an element of like, and I'm feeling for some of you guys, it's like they're attracted to your dark nature. So for some of you guys could be like very dominant sexually. They could be very drawn to the side that you don't show everyone, and they feel like they want to study that because you're very multifaceted, and you're not like, maybe you don't come off sexually or intimately the way you do, you don't exude that energy, because they have a very sexual energy. This is a very, like, it's giving me very Christian, 50 Shades of Grey. Like, it's like your devilish nature. I mean, some people are into that, but for others of you, I'm definitely picking up they're attracted to the things you've overcome. They're attracted to your, like, they're not afraid of your demons. Like, this person, you can tell them anything. I'm definitely picking up this is going to be a very honest relationship with the Ace of Swords. Definitely a place of being able to be truthful with this person. I feel like maybe if you chose this group, you might be closed off from sharing everything. Like, this is kind of like the dark, deep shit that you've been through. Like, you've probably done a lot of work on yourself, and you just have I just keep hearing harmony and family, and like maybe living off the grid, or living in a place like, with a lot of land, or just a lot of space. You could be in the desert, you could be like near a lake. Yeah, I was getting a lot of nature vibes, sorry. So for this, I'm really feeling that like maybe everyone on the surface sees this version of you, like that's like you and your sisters, you and your family, you and your friends, like there, because you have lavender in this card, and lavender talks about peaceful. So you could come off as very peaceful, but what they're actually attracted to you in the long run, like forever bae type status, is because they get to see the side of you that you don't allow other people to see. The things that you've been through, your demons. I feel like they're going to want to help you. So maybe some of you guys may have overcome some really hard things, some toxic relationships, some karmics, a lot of conflict to get to where you are. You've had to fight your way. I'm just getting the vibe of like your dark past. Or for some of you guys, it's definitely like the kinky shit y'all into, okay? Sexually. So take it how it resonates. And then we have healing family issues. Yeah, I feel like with this energy, like some of you guys, you might come off as like, oh, everything's great with my friends and family and I have this great life, but they don't know what you've been through. Like, you guys have been through, or depending on where you're at in your journey, there's a need to really do some inner child healing, because I feel like they're attracted to your health. They're attracted to, even though it's coming off as a devil, it's kind of, they're attracted to where you are because of based upon where you've been, like the things that you've overcome. And we have healing family issues. And it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So some of you guys, you've already done that work where you're like, you know what, I let it go. Like, I don't have time to be holding on to bitterness. And this person comes in and they're just so attracted to how you could overcome, because you have the victory card here, which is that Leo energy. It's the Six of Wands. She's standing above those people. She's telling her story. So some of you guys, maybe, because I'm definitely seeing that this person is someone of influence, someone of a high position, someone who, like, they make their money and their stability in life, and like the way they make money is very creative. They might have their own business, definitely a business owner, or someone who's very on top of like whatever they work for, independent contractor. But with this Leo energy and this Pisces energy, it's very interesting because this talks about like being seen. So I don't know, like this is kind of like the energy of you guys putting yourself out there. It could be social media, it could be your business, because we're definitely dealing with wands. But what I'm also seeing is like here, the Five of Swords is like definitely like a battlefield energy. Like, so some of you guys might have some toxic relationship with your parents that you have to overcome, or that you already have overcome. And some of you guys, it's just the things that you've had to overcome in life. Some of you guys, it's been sickness. Some of you guys, it could have even been addictions or vices that you've overcome. And I feel like they're going to see this version of you and be so attracted because they're like, dang, you've come this far. Wow, you don't even look like you'll struggle, boo, boo, boo. Like, this is amazing. I feel like they're attracted to your journey. So if you haven't met them yet and you're still kind of feeling like you're fighting them demons, or you're doing that parent forgiveness work or inner child forgiveness work, just be patient with yourself, because I feel like you're going to meet them at a healthier state. Now, I'm not saying that everyone meets their person when everything's just great, because we never get to that point. But I'm definitely seeing that if you watch this group and you ain't done no work, you ain't journaled, you ain't done nothing, like nothing at all towards these inner demons, it might be further on down your path after you kind of recognize who the F you are. I feel like when they meet you, you're going to know who the F you are. Like, you're going to be like, I've overcome this. Like, you're very confident, but very calm. It's like a very calmness, like a calm energy about who you are, but you don't look like you struggle. And then we have the Hangman. And it's funny because he looks so uncomfortable in this image, but his energy is giving me very peaceful. So I'm definitely picking up on some fitness vibes. Some of you guys could have had toxic like eating habits, or toxic, especially with their drinking and the devil card. Some of you guys could have been in a place where you used to drink a lot, smoke a lot, like party a lot, and now you're like in a different phase of health. I'm definitely picking up, like, if anyone in this group in particular has been trying to manifest weight loss, I'm definitely seeing like a really flat stomach. I'm seeing like, I'm definitely seeing like you in, what do you call it? Manifesting a really amazing body that you're proud of, you know, whatever that is for you, because this is general. But I'm seeing them being in shape, but I'm seeing you being that way as well. Maybe you changed your mindset about your health. And I feel like you might be getting a lot of attention from people when you meet this person. And also with the Hangman, I'm kind of getting the energy of like, there's a need to change your perspective on almost like what your ideal person looks like. Just being open, just being like, hey, this is how I know I want to feel. I've been through this. Kind of like, maybe write a list about like, you know, what you're looking for. Do you know the top 6 traits off the back of your hand? Like if someone asked you, I feel like there's a need to define, use this time, if you're not already connected to this person, use this time to define the characteristics of the person. And I'm not talking, I mean, I'm not talking about like tall, sexy, but I mean, if that's part of your thing, but I'm definitely saying, maybe say something more like, I'm so attracted to my partner. Like I'm attracted to them mentally, spiritually, I'm attracted to someone who's naturally curious about me and wants to learn about me and know about me. Someone who feels like family. Like put the emotions in, because I'm definitely picking up that energy, and I'm definitely seeing, there's a connection to your family healing, like breaking generational curses. So there could be like some common threads or themes in your family, where it's kind of like, this always happens, like toxic cycles, but I'm seeing you break them. I'm seeing you break generational curses. So group 4, congratulations, because this person with the energy that we just described, your forever bae, whatever, your husband, your long-term partner, this person is going to, the union of you two is going to break generational curses. All right, group 4, this was a little bit longer, but I definitely wanted to get the message out. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to book a personal reading, you can look below, or if you're watching on IG, the link is in my bio, and I'll see you. Hey guys, this is group 5. Welcome to pile 5. So if you chose this, this is going to be like, what is your king? What's the energy of your forever bae, your purpose partner? And it's going to be kind of advice for, what to look out for, the nature of the relationship and stuff like that. So y'all got the King of Swords, okay? This is the King of Swords. This is that Aquarius energy, heavy on the Aquarius energy. And it doesn't mean that they have to be an Aquarius. It just means that this is someone who's very logical. This is someone who's very practical. The success that they have, the achievement that they have obtained has come from very left brain activity, very heavy on climbing the mountain logically. Like, so this person could be very patient because, to climb a mountain, to go through things, to obtain success, you have to know when to rest, when to go. I'm definitely picking up on that, but I'm definitely getting this somber energy of someone who could have experienced loss in their life. This is someone who has been through and grown through some really tough shit. Like, this is someone who, they kind of have a serious energy to them. Definitely Scorpio vibes too. There's definitely a seriousness to them. I'm definitely, and with the owl, it's interesting because the King of Swords is typically the energy of someone who's very like left brain and logical, but I'm definitely seeing that this person has like this wisdom underneath the surface. Like, they may not be like broadcasting it, but there's so much wisdom and warmth, surprisingly, even though this card is showing winter, because you have the Knight of Cups underneath. So this is kind of like underneath it all, this person is very, very romantic, but maybe in a logical way. So this is really cool. Like, this is kind of the energy of like someone who, it's like an element of surprise. Like, you get to know them, you're attracted to them, I'm seeing you attracted to their journey, attracted to their position, attracted to who they have become. Like, they might be very like logical, so they might share stories with you, but you'll know that you guys are on the track to where you want to go when he's sharing his innermost feelings. And it's like in his own way. I keep hearing that. It's in his own way. So this is about coming into this relationship. Like, if you chose group 5, definitely define what your love language is and what you want. This person is definitely probably words of affirmation. This is the type of person that, you see how he's got this armor on with the Knight of Cups and the swordfish, even he's got the swordfish. The King of Swords got the swordfish for the Knight of Cups. So I'm definitely seeing that it may not be something where they're like physical touch, but they might be something where they're very like words of affirmation, like leave you notes, or you're like, oh my god, I can't believe you just said that. It's in their own way. So allow them, the more that you define what you want first, right? Because I'm definitely seeing you being so attracted to it. It's like, this is the type of person that it's a slow build, but it's so freaking worth it. Like, it's just, I got chills. It's like waking up to like a note or a nice text message about how they feel about you, or telling other people how they feel about you. It's definitely, it's in an unconventional way. So it may not be like, I think you're the sun, the moon, the stars, but it's like, it's the feeling that you have this comfort of like, yeah, that's my bae. It's like they're very they're logical, but I'm just getting this element of surprise. They might surprise you with the things they do romantically for you. So definitely go ahead and set your intentions, because group 5, this person there's so much mystery in this relationship, and I'm feeling like you could be on edge a little bit because you guys are showing up as the 9 of Wands. And the 9 of Wands is like someone who just had their shit. Like, I'm done. Like, I'm just literally like, I don't have time for any other F-boys. Like, you got the 3 of Swords of like, I've been through enough. But you see how she's holding on to one more sword? I always look at this as like, hold on. Because you also got the 9 of Swords, which is like the devil's in the window in your dreams, and it's like being haunted by the past. So I'm seeing you guys have a dark past. You guys could have been through a lot. You could have had a lot of toxic energies, karmic relationships, and this person might trigger you at first because you're like, they're not super romantic. They're kind of like, how do you feel about me? I don't know. Like, and it's just like, give it time, because I'm definitely seeing that you might be meeting this person when you're having trouble sleeping, having anxieties, or it's almost like being haunted from the past, like the devils that you dated in the past. And I'm definitely seeing though, but I feel like if this is, depending on your situation, it's almost like one last shot is what I'm picking up, especially with 9, because the 10 is completion. So I'm definitely feeling like you might have been single for a long time, but you're like, I'll give it one last shot. Like, for some of you guys, it's like, you could have been through so much, but you're just like, I'm optimistic. I'll date again. I'll do this again. You kept getting hurt, kept getting hurt, kept getting hurt. But I feel like it's like, take a pause for yourself. And I feel like when you're like, I'm going to give it one last shot. Not saying you should only ever give it one last shot. You should do things when you're ready for them. It's not based upon time, it's based upon healing and resonance. But I'm definitely seeing that you're going to be like, okay, I'll take a chance on this person. There's something about this person that's unconventional for what you're used to dating, like their love language or something, or what they say. My throat chakra going off. But I feel like you're going to take a chance on this person. And then we have for your love card, love yourself first. And it says, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we have, it's safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. So this is definitely something that you might be hesitant towards, because this person is coming off as very like, yeah, you're great, you're amazing. Like they're not like, it's almost like they're not trying to like butter you up. They're just like, I'm telling you the honest truth. That's how the King of Swords is to me in my head. Like, especially with the swordfish, it's kind of like, I think you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen, or the most beautiful person I've ever seen. And then you're like, oh my God, he's so sweet. Oh my God, like what? Like, but then you're like, he's like, I'm just being honest. Like, I'm not lying to you. You know what I mean? It's a very like, it's a truthful romantic type of relationship. Like, I'm definitely sensing like this affirming energy. And their intentions towards you is the Chariot, it's Cancer energy. So they could have Cancer in their top 3 placements or in significant placements. But I love this because this is all about taking a chance again. So maybe you guys are both taking a chance on each other. This is about courage. This is about quick movement. And we have heavy Pisces, Leo, Cancer, Capricorn energy, Aquarius. But with this Cancer, I'm definitely seeing that they're going to be very clear about their intentions with you. Like I said, especially with the King of Swords, he's very clear. So I feel like he's going to be clear, honest, logical, like, yeah. Like, so the love that he gives to you, the love that this king shares with you, it's coming from an honest place. And I think it's going to be very sincere, because it's not just a whole bunch of like romantic hoopla. So the relationship is going to grow, because as the love grows, they're going to be very vocal about it. I'm definitely picking up heavy words of affirmation, or maybe that's what you've needed to hear for a long time. Yeah, and so some of you guys need to do a cord cutting with any ex-spouses. So if you're watching this and you haven't manifested them yet, do a cord cutting with your ex-spouse. If you'd like a ritual, you can hit me up. But definitely sever those ties with the past, because I see that there might be some triggers in the beginning, and the divine's like, no, keep going. This is the right person for you. Maybe you're just not used to this type of honest, truthful connection. And then what I wanted to see is like, why are they attracted to you? And it's so funny. Because I just heard like you're the sun, the moon, and the stars. And that could be the type of thing that they say to you with the moon and the sun. Like, you could have Leo energy, Cancer, Pisces. But it's just like, I'm just picking up on this energy of like, they think the world of you. These might be things that they say like, I think the world of you. You're the sun, the moon, and the stars. Like, and you're like, oh my gosh. But they're like, I'm being serious. You know what I mean? Like, it's like, especially with the sun, you guys ignite this feeling in them that maybe they haven't felt in a long time. It's so warm and bright. And maybe they're more on the colder side. I'm definitely picking up Scorpio vibes, where maybe they're just kind of like in this underworld Scorpio vibe, like this dark, there's like a dark, not a darkness, but just kind of like this mystery. So especially with the moon, maybe they feel like you mirror them. Like, I'm normally the mysterious one, but I can't figure you out. Like, you know, and I feel like they can't figure you out because they don't know what you've been through, and you're not probably telling them everything. You're like, let me see what this person's about. And that's fine. Hold your cards. Don't give it all away. You know, I'm definitely seeing though that there's something very similar about you guys, about this mysterious energy. Like, maybe everyone doesn't know your business. There's some sort of element of like holding things back, or but it's almost like you know how you feel about them, but you may not know everything about them up front. So this is about being patient over time and really allowing the relationship to grow and flourish and not letting those things from the past get in the way. Because I'm feeling with this, it's like, hold your ground, focus on the kingdom that you're at right now and creating healthy boundaries, especially with the 7 of Wands. So I'm seeing that definitely in this group, there could be a tendency to effort for things. So maybe in the past you've had relationships that you've had to really, really effort for. This says all good things come to me effortless and easily. Effortless and easy. So this is kind of like with the 7 of Wands. Maybe, especially because it came out with the 10 of Pentacles, maybe you have an idea in your head that all relationships are hard, or that, you know, you'll never have a family. I'm just sensing there's like a natural negativity, although you're coming off as the sun, as like someone who's very positive and happy, but I'm sensing it's when you're alone. So it could be like something where like I'm happy, bad, and single all by myself, but having a family or attracting this love, it could just really stress you out. And for some of you guys, especially with this person, I'm definitely sensing like this nostalgic energy. You could have known them, or you can have that feeling of that you've known them for a while. And maybe that triggers you, because this is similar to another pile. I can't remember if it was 3, but you might know this person. And, you know, it might be someone from your past. So maybe you're like, I'm triggered by these situations. Like, I heard a lot of stuff about this person. I'm just definitely picking up on some anxiety for group 5. So this is like saying, it's almost like when you're by yourself, you feel good. So this is about expanding and opening up, allowing yourself, just give it a chance. Like, but this is not about dating after a breakup. This is about healing after going through trauma, so that you can be open for this person. Because I feel like this person is like, I want to be with you. I feel like this person is very honest about their intentions, and I feel like it's a safe place. So create that safe place within yourself, so that way you feel comfortable with this person, because I feel like they're going to be very clear and very straight up about what they want. And this is about just getting yourself emotionally ready to be wanted in this way. It's like being emotionally ready for this type of person to come in. But I feel like they're going to be very, very gentle and patient with you, just expressing how you feel. So if you're in a hurt place, just express that. If you want to take it slow, express your boundaries. This person's all about communication. This person's all about, hey, just say so. You know, I feel like they're just very logical. So this is about just expressing your hurts and your pains. I feel like this person is a safe place for you to love. Group 5. So I feel like regardless if you know the person or not, that shouldn't be the focus. The focus should be being able and being comfortable to be yourself, being comfortable to communicate. There's a lot of throat chakra energy. It's almost like you're going to get to a place, group 5, where you feel just as comfortable in a relationship that you have how you've manifested your single life, because you might have set up a nice single life for yourself. So it feels like a huge emotional risk to be in a relationship. So kind of reframing that relationships are risks. They're opportunities. They're emotional opportunities. Don't look at them as risks, because that's what you will attract. So this is just kind of being more mindful about that, group 5. Okay, group 5, this was your reading. Remember to take it how it resonates. And if you saw more than one pile, that's okay. I was encouraging people just to pick one, but do what your intuition tells you. So if you'd like to book a personal reading, all of my information is down below. If you're watching on IG, it's in the link in my bio, and I'll see you guys in the next video. We done made it, y'all. This has been a process, because I filmed this over a couple of days. But with this one, y'all, this is for the win. Y'all gonna be feeling like you're on cloud 9, because I'm starting to feel like I'm on cloud 9. Each group has had a different energy, and I'm also picking up on your energy. So remember, energies can be crossed, so I could be picking up on your energy. But if you chose pile 6, like, you guys, something about the number 6, it could be 6 months, 6 weeks, but I'm definitely picking up Virgo energy. It could be something where, look at your 6th house in astrology. You know, Virgo rules the 6th house. I'm definitely just picking up on that energy. There's some Scorpio here, Aries, heavy on the Aries, Aquarius. But I'm definitely picking up, especially because the 6th house is ruled by Virgo. Some of you guys could have a strong connection to animals. You could be in the stage where you're just like at the house, you know, it's just me and my cats, or me and my dogs, you know, or whatever. You can have a fish, gerbil, whatever. But I'm definitely sensing that you guys have such a loving, sweet energy. And whew, y'all got the best for last, the Emperor, honey. the Emperor. I'm just kidding. They're all great. Whatever pile you chose are great. But I'm just feeling like you may feel like that. Maybe you dated and kissed a lot of frogs with the Ten of Swords. And I'm seeing this person has been through a lot too. Because your energy is coming off as, you know, you didn't been through the storm and the rain. And I just heard that song. I think it's the Isley Brothers, but they have a remix of it. And it's called A Lot it's like 21 Savage, and it's called A Lot. And he's like, I love you for so many reasons. That song just popped in my head, so look it up. Like Savage, 21 Savage remixed it, but I think it's the Isley Brothers. Put it in the comments below if you remember, but that song, A Lot, like that, I love you for so many reasons. It's like, I feel like you're just gonna love this person for so many reasons. Like, you gonna have to get a pen and paper, honey. You're gonna be like, okay, hold up, because this feels like a reward. It feels like something that you've won. But I feel like with you, I wanted to see their intentions towards you, because I got goosebumps for this group. You got the Six of Wands. This is that Leo energy, so you could be dealing with the Leo or someone who has Leo placements. But if not, Leo is the energy of like, oh, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna tell you I'm gonna do it, then I'm gonna go do it. Like, this is very much a winner. Like, this is someone, this is a boss, okay? This is Aries, this is Leo, and hey, we just throw in Sagittarius. It's definitely fire energy. Doesn't mean they have to have that placement, but this is someone who, this is someone in a position, in a high status. This is someone who has been through and grown through a lot. This is a leader. This is a boss. The Emperor in Tarot is combined of all four Kings energies. So this is definitely someone who can kind of be on the controlling side, knows what they want, in charge of a lot. But I'm definitely seeing when they view you, they're viewing you with the Six of Wands. So this is like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna win them. Because they're used to winning. Like, they're like, oh, I'm gonna win this, I'm gonna win that. But it might come off like, don't be held back by their very bold nature, because they're very much like Leo energy, like lion, like I get what I want. But I'm definitely seeing, it might come off as like, oh, I win everything. But as you get to know them, you realize that they're very strategic about what they want. And even if they get tired, or like, even if you're like, I don't have time for you, or I don't want to be with someone like you, they're going to be very determined with the Nine of Wands. Like, to me, and this, I'm just picking up that energy of like, they get what they want, even if they're tired. Because in their past too, this is the shared energy between you, is the Ten of Swords. So both of you guys have been through these trying times together. So no matter what it looks like on the surface, this person's going to pursue that ass. Like, this is the group that gets pursued. This is like the definition. This is the, you know, stereotypical about, you know, energy about being pursued by a masculine. Because this right here, they view you as their soulmate. That's why they're attracted to you, because they know. Like, it's been a long time coming, and they know you're the one. Like, they're like, you're the one. They might say that, regardless if they say it or not. They're definitely, no matter how, I feel like they're very methodical about this connection. So they might be very, very sure about you, but even if they take their time, because it's, they're observing you. They're looking at you, because you have the turtle, and then you have this chest. So like, for some of you guys, it could be a very bold energy where it's like, I get what I want, like I want you, like very kind of aggressive, but it's definitely coming from a loving place with the Two of Cups. This is like, it's like very reciprocal. It's very, it gives me Libra too. It's very reciprocal. It's like, you drink from each other's cup. Like, this is so romantic. Like, your energy though, it's coming off a little heavy. So just be mindful of that, because you have the Pluto energy with the Scorpio, and then you see how in this card, this person's wanting to throw it all away. A lot of groups got this, because we're talking about the forever babe. We're talking about your person, the one, the husband, the long-term relationship. So sometimes when we get to that point, you don't know where you'll be in all the experiences you went through. But you've definitely been through some major transformations. But that hand is from the divine. So anything that you've been through, you've been able to handle it, no matter if sometimes you might have been through situations that you're like, this is more than I can handle. This is too much, like in the past. But I'm definitely seeing, be transformed by your experiences, group 6. Be transformed, because it's like this person that you're attracting has also done the same work. Like, you guys mirror each other a lot. It's definitely a soulmate energy, but it's someone who, they don't look like what they've been through at all. But this person has been through a lot. And so they might be light about it. They might channel it into other areas where they seem super aggressive or super competitive, or in their business, or they're super this, or they're like go-getters. But it's it's kind of how they deal with their path. It's kind of how they deal with the rough shit. And so I'm feeling like this is kind of like, don't give up on love. Another group had this too. Don't give up on love because your journey has been hard. I feel like with you guys, you might have had a very challenging journey, and you have those 2 of Cups. You see how those 2 cups are right here? And then there's 2 of Cups right here. Don't throw away this connection. Don't throw away this connection. For some of you guys, it could be a situation of like, you're just like, I don't want to deal with players. Like, I'm over men. I'm over dating. I'm like, I don't got time for this shit. Like, and then you're like about to give up because you're just like, I don't have time. There could be something where it's like, there's a miscommunication or something and in the beginning, and you're just like, I'm over it. The Divine's like, just be easy. Just be light. Just know, because the advice for this group is clear as day. This could be the one. Like, the one. And it says, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So some of you guys could already know this person. And so maybe when they transformed, maybe you knew them when they were in this energy, going through, like always going through something, or, you know, tough relationship. It could be a friend or just someone that you know. It doesn't have to be an ex, but definitely they're coming back like this. So if you do know this person, this is like, they're a totally different person. Like, years have gone by. For some of you guys, it could be up like 6 to 9 years have gone by where you just haven't been in contact with this person, or it's definitely saying that they're not who they once were. Like, they have transformed their life for sure. And but this is like, we have release your ex. So this says the time has come to clear your energy. So I feel like this is just about number 6, just being open, because I don't want you to miss an opportunity for like the Emperor. Like, this is like someone who also, I forgot to mention, may be an incredible father. Like, this is the type of person who has plans for their kids. Like, they want to have kids not just because they're cute and cuddly, but as they age, they have plans. Like, they're like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. But they're also the fun dad, in my opinion, because Aries energy is so fun. So this is definitely like, this person could have kids, but this is kind of like the Divine saying, release your ex. So for some of you guys, you do need to pour those 2 cups out, because it's filled with love from your past relationship. So you might be in that tug of war situation where like, I don't know, it's too soon. I just got over this person. I just left. I just moved out. Like, I just went through this. Like, I don't know if I'm ready. But the Divine's like, yeah, I'm feeling like when this person comes in, they're very, very accomplished, but they're very, very much in love. Like, they view you as their equal, their partner. And the Divine is like, the advice is take that leap. I know it seems scary. I know it does. It seems so scary. Like, all these cards seem so scary from your energy, like a little bit of fearfulness. But you know, I'm really seeing it work out for you guys. This is the Aquarius energy. But the Fool has so much courage, y'all. The Fool has so much courage and so much like, you have to be in a high vibration to even be the Fool, right? Because see how he's up on the cliff, he's up high. He trusts. He really, really trusts in the Divine. So this is just trusting that your healing journey, trusting your path. A lot of you guys have done a lot of healing work. Some of you guys could be Sagittarius, but some of you guys have done so much healing work and so much balance. So a lot of these groups kind of have that theme, but this person is your person. Y'all got the Emperor, boo. So I'm seeing a very calm demeanor from him. So like, there's this duality. Like, once you get to know him, once you let your guard down, once you give it a chance, you'll see that there is a serious side. There is a calmness, because it might come off at first. It's like, oh, I win this, I get that, I get this. But as you let those guards down, then you start to see that this person has this, like, it might be like how they are with their animal. Like, they could be like, you know, you go over to their house and you see that their dog, they're just a big mush. Like, they're a mush with their dog, they're cuddly with their children, or they really, really want children, but they don't come off that way. There's something about it. Like, give it a chance. Like, allow this thing to blossom. Don't rush. You have a lot of time. So even if you meet someone that you're a little intimidated by, the advice is the slower you go. And I don't even like to use slow or fast, but just be in tune with how you feel you should move. So if you feel like you're moving quickly, dial it back. If you feel like you need to speed it up, go up. That's going to be your strength in this connection. So group 6, this completes all of the readings for who is the bae, who's the future bae, and y'all got